Tonight, there are new developments in the fight between ICE and the Mecklenburg County Sheriff, Gary McFadden.
Today, one of the top ICE officials visited Charlotte, calling out the sheriff for not cooperating with them and continuing to release undocumented criminals. Less than 2 hours later, Sheriff McFadden had words of his own. Tonight, Channel 9's Genevieve Curtis is breaking down all of this for us. Genevieve?
Yes, Scott, today the sheriff and ICE officials had words to each other at separate podiums at separate news conferences. The sheriff said for his part, he would have liked for the new associate director to sit down with him so that they could have talked about these issues and try to work them out together. But of course, that didn't happen. ICE officials saying today that if the sheriff isn't going to cooperate with ICE detainers, they'd at least like a phone call before a potential criminal of interest to ICE is released back into the community. The sheriff fired back, saying that if ICE had come to talk to him about that, he would have told them about a public access system that would allow them to track criminals of interest to them. The sheriff again says a detainer, which ICE is asking for, is not signed by a judge. If ICE wants him to hold a criminal, all they need to do is bring him a warrant signed by a judge. He says he's not releasing violent criminals, and if ICE knows of violent criminals in this community, they should be putting out a warrant for them.
Your sheriff follows the law. So when a person comes to Mecklenburg County Jail and that person fulfills all of the conditions of that bond by that magistrate judge, by law, I have to release him.
At the end of the day, this is about community safety. This is about criminals that are arrested for a crime. They've already ignored the immigration crime that they're here presently illegally.
Now, the sheriff says they do call ICE when they get somebody into the detention center whose immigration status they cannot verify. I asked the sheriff today how much time that gives ICE to go and get a warrant. He says he doesn't know, but that would be something they'd be able to work out and discuss if they ever sat down to talk about these issues. Scott?
All right, that'd be an interesting conversation, Genevieve. Thank you. ICE and the sheriff have been at odds since he took office. Coming up at 6, we know you're looking into more criminals ICE says that he released, and of course where the sheriff says ICE dropped the ball here.